It's day one of the World Economic Forum on Africa, and on the sidelines of the event, I caught up with one of the youngest entrepreneurs in Africa, Hove Nicola. She's the Chief Executive Officer and founder of G26 Investment Group, based in Zimbabwe. It's a pleasure to have you here with me.
Thank you so much.
As you were featuring on that panel, the future of Africa, youth in Africa rising. The future is in our hands. Someone raised a question about the fact that you were where you were, and most of the young people in Africa are unable to even get where you are. They don't even dream, even when they reach 40, they don't think they'll be able to reach where you are. I'd love to know, what leap pushed you where you are? Was it capital? Was it the environment? Was it social? Was it the knowledge probably that you had acquired in school? What was it that pushed you or that gave you a breakthrough in as far as your business is concerned?
Right. It was a combination of a number of things. Firstly, I look at the environment I grew up in. I'm a Zimbabwean, and the status quo right now is not the most pleasant or the best ecosystem for young entrepreneurs to flourish. So many challenges we face every day in terms of capital, attracting investors, and realizing our dreams as young entrepreneurs. We have dreams to create employment, but the economy itself is not allowing us to do so. So and the environment did play a lot in contributing to where I am today as a young entrepreneur. Obviously, education, I'll never take away the role education has played in my life. The very fact that I have an opportunity to go to primary school, to go to high school, and now I am studying in university, is in itself enough for me to be able to stand today and say, I need to make a change in my community, right?
Nicola, you're saying you're just starting your university, meaning probably you're in the first year. And many people have finished their 4th or 5th or 7th year at college, and they're not being able to get what you have right now. What society or environment do you think is needed to groom young entrepreneurs or nurture them to not necessarily get where you are, but for them to make their business to flourish or thrive?
Right. I mean, we are young people. We are living in countries that are governed by a certain group of people, and that to me is leadership. I think many African countries have a lot to play. Many African governments rather have a role to play, a critical role to play in uplifting and supporting young entrepreneurs, in creating a very conducive ecosystem for young entrepreneurs to flourish. When I talk of a conducive ecosystem, we talk of where registering a company is not a cumbersome process that takes months and is expensive. The reality is many of young entrepreneurs don't have that money. I mean, I started with zero. I didn't have capital. I had nothing. But just the passion, the ambition, the vision, just to be able to say, I write it down on a paper and this is all I have. We need government to support such efforts. We need government to position itself and be in such a way that it acts as a support system for young entrepreneurs in Africa, right?
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.